this evening so far has been a kind of an intrusion on my uniqueness, I think. Because first of all, I'm not the only Sebastian here. This is the first thing I have to fight. And the second thing is, I have to fight another story about nudity. And the first one is probably going to be much better than this what I am going to tell now. So it's a story about the biggest day of my life until this point, together with my then best friend Christian. Not my best friend anymore, not because of the story, but some information for you, free. So, we were about like 16 or something, and we were seeing these two girls. Not really seeing in like dating and having sex and stuff, but just meeting them to have ice for the entire day and then going home again. And the two of us wanted to change that. We wanted to take it to the next level. And because, as you can already assume, we are both champions with girls, really. We forged a plan to do it together. In a playful way, in a kind of playful way. So we had a plan that we're gonna invite them back to my home, where my father's got like this old shack in the garden that's actually pretty cool. It's filled with inside jokes of my father, like Tempolimit 70 in Klammern Promille. So that's the kind of humor that my father likes. It's a cool, nice place. You can play darts there and stuff like that. And we decided that we're gonna invite these girls there, get something to drink, and then play strip poker. And you're gonna think it's very creepy now, but it's not. Wait. So we actually, because we're not the types of guys that just go, hey girls, wanna play some strip poker when we're at the table. We try to convince them 2 weeks in advance. We're forwarding these letters. Would you like to play strip poker in 2 weeks? So it was a long process, but they were into it. They said yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it. So it was supposed to be the greatest evening of all times for us. And Christian was supposed to bring the poker set. It's a regular poker set. It's not a strip poker set. It's not a poker set where you play the cards and then suddenly, whoops, my top got off. I didn't do anything. It's just a regular poker set. And he was supposed to bring it with him, and he knocks at my door. I open it, and I see he doesn't have that little coffer with him. Suitcase, thank you very much. That little suitcase with him, and I asked him, where's the poker case, man? Where's the poker case? And, oh fuck, I forgot. Okay, so the main thing, because you can't invite two girls just to, hey, should we undress just for the entire evening? You gotta have something to establish that action. And so since we didn't have a poker set anymore, we took these old Schafkopfkarten. Wait, and we thought of we thought of this complicated game where the end result of every card was you get naked instantly. And we thought, yes, save the evening, just save the evening. And then the two girls came, and we had a beer or two, and it was fun. And then we started to play that game. And the problem is, with strip poker, it takes a long time until you're really naked. You can drink in between, and when you're naked, you're all drunk and you're having fun. But with the game that we designed, we had one beer each, and then we were naked. All four of us sitting naked in an old shack, and it was fucking awkward. It was... Nobody was having fun. Nobody was drunk enough to do something crazy. Everybody was just sitting there. How are your tests going? But naked. All four of us naked. It was beautiful to look at, but it didn't actually bring our first effort forward. So nothing happened that night. The two girls just left. They dressed up before they left. We allowed them that. And we were devastated because it wasn't a complete. It wasn't a complete non-success because we got to see them naked, which is pretty good for a regular evening, but it wasn't what we wanted out of that evening. And just like in the two girls, like in the span of 2 weeks afterwards, broke up in quotes with both of us, so they didn't want to go have ice anymore for the entire Saturday. They didn't want to see us anymore, and that was really sad. And girls talk amongst each other. I think I don't have to tell you that, but they talk, and years later, that story came back to haunt me. So I was 20 at the time, and I had this new girlfriend, and she was great. I didn't know she had anything to do with these girls, but she knew them like from another friend that knew a friend that knew a friend, and apparently this story of us sitting naked in this shack had been the greatest thing since Inception to all of them. It won the local Oscars for best storytelling. Everybody was talking about it. And so when she was in my house for the first time, at my parents' home, I was upstairs talking with my parents or something, and she said she's gonna go to the bathroom. And she went, and she didn't come back forever. And so I was, what happened? I was looking in the bathroom, she wasn't there. I was looking in the other bathroom, she wasn't there. And then I see light coming out of the shack from under, and I go down to the shack, and she's standing there naked. So, that's true, it's a true story. It's a true, wait, it's a true story. It's a true story, but it doesn't end in sex, but she just dressed herself up again, took her clothes, put them back on, and said, "So this is how it's going with girls here in this shack, huh?" And left. That was all. That was my story. Thank you very much.